This is dumb. So, I'm showing no emotion right now, if you're not seeing. Honestly, um, I'm not even showing any emotion right now. Do I look? Do I? I had my camera on right now, you would see my face knowing it, that it's showing literally no emotion right now. And I know everyone else is asleep or elsewhere. That's fine. No link. I do have the link, but it's only for one person I'll allow in. But yeah. I already have the link. I put no link because honestly, there's only one person I'll allow inside the stream. He's busy right now with his own thing. That's fine. But I'm that's fine. Let him take control of what he's doing. But if I'm being honest, I'm not even surprised that there's drama. Let alone that there's drama that for some reason, let alone there's drama where people bring up the fact we're being jealous or whatever. I'm not picking sides. I do have the link, but I'm only letting one person in, and I'm discording, and I'll send it over to Discord for him if he wants. Look, honestly, I don't. I just don't know what to feel anymore, guys. I'll admit this StreamYard is dumb. This is a dumb thing for me to do. I'll admit this StreamYard is dumb. Let alone any stream I'm doing right now is dumb. Honestly, I don't even know. So, yeah. Honestly, I don't really have anything to say. Just sort of disappointed. And I know, buddy. I know, buddy. You're trying your hardest. You're trying your hardest, PG. You're the only one I support at the moment. You're literally trying your hardest to de-escalate stuff. Honestly, I don't blame you for trying to give some context what what was happening. Honestly, I don't blame you. I do have the link, but I don't even know if you even want to join. Probably not. I know you're busy with your own. That's fine. Anyways, anyway, mine's gonna be like 15 minutes or so long if you don't join, which is fine. I don't expect anyone to join because I do have the link, but it's only if you want to, bud. But I know you're busy with your own, so yeah. So if you want to join, just let me know and I'll shoot you the link for this from Discord. If not, that's okay. I understand. Sure? Alright. Give me a moment while I send you over that link. Alright, got it. Look, if I'm being honest, I don't choose sides when it comes to drama. Real quick, I don't choose sides. I'd rather just not. Hey, dude.
Amen. I'm also streaming this conversation as well, if that's okay with you.
That's fine. I'm completely understand.
Okay, yeah.
I heard what happened. This is
Oh, Pixel Heart said hi.
oh, hey Pixel. Sorry to hear what happened. Hope you're doing okay. I heard what happened.
Yeah,
I'm not picking
he
any
said he's doing
sides.
fine.
All right. I heard what happened, and yeah, I don't understand anymore.
Like, I get why they're upset, and I don't blame them for being upset. In a way, I think I would kind of be too. I think I'd just be more a little annoyed, if anything, not like super upset. But I completely understand where they're coming from, and like I was saying before, I wasn't trying to diminish anything that they were saying. I wasn't trying to diminish their feelings or their anger towards Locky at all. I wasn't trying to.
I
The
know.
only thing I had a problem with was the way that they were handling it.
I know. Sometimes people just I know sometimes others will just make the situation worse than it has to be. And I've heard what they were doing. I don't agree with any of that behavior.
Like, here's the thing: it when it comes to situations like this, it is always a matter of like the problem isn't whether they hate the person or not. That's
Yeah.
never the only problem is the way that they handle the situation. They do
Yeah.
not know how to handle situations like this at all.
Mm-hmm.
To like, and it's very obvious. It is very obvious that nobody knows how to handle situations like this well. I can even
Mm-hmm.
go on record saying that you, Locky, Bone, Cyan, like a lot of you, not trying to rib any of you when I say this, but it's like
No, it's okay.
none of you know how to handle situations like this. And I think it's because I've been through so much shit personally in my life that I've
Yeah.
kind of just like, I'm kind of desensitized to a lot of the stuff that happens that I just like, I've lost all care to care unless it
Yeah.
directly affects me personally. But it's
Yeah.
like,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, but it's like, I handle these situations a lot calmer and a lot better than everyone else, to a point where some people have ribbed on me before, saying, that I take it like I try and play therapist and stuff.
Yeah.
I know, I'm sorry you're taking that very personally, Bone, but it's like, come on, you know that. You know that sometimes you get a little riled up and shit during some situations. Like, you gotta at least agree that you do happen to get riled up sometimes during situations, right? Like, if you want to take that personally, I don't blame you for that. and I'm not upset at you for that, but like from my standpoint, I bring that up because I'm trying to like I'm just so desensitized to like all the drama and shit that I kind of taken on a more like calmer demeanor when it comes to these situations, to where people, more specifically Bone, again, not trying to upset you, Bone, but you have said this to me before, that I act too much like a therapist, which in a way I do understand. I'm not trying to talk for you, Bone. That's not at all what I meant. Okay, maybe that came out wrong. Okay, that came out wrong, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to come out that way. But it's like I have been called out a couple of times for acting too much like a therapist, which I get, and maybe I take these things too seriously, and I'm man enough to admit that. But in all this chaos and unorganization, there has to be at least somebody who can
At least someone
be the
to
voice of reason. There's
yeah,
got to be at least somebody who can, you know,
to straighten
maintain
things
a
out.
calm demeanor and
Yeah,
try and settle the situation.
yeah. I
Yeah.
agree with you that I've lost all feeling, because honestly, after what I've been through before, I lost all care in my body. So this is nothing new to me. I just have no feeling at the moment.
Right. I don't like yelling at people.
Yeah,
I
I
don't like
know.
yelling at people. And sometimes I may say something that I probably shouldn't say in the heat of the moment because,
Yeah,
like,
because you'll
I
rub
get
it the
so
wrong way.
frustrated because it feels like nobody's like wanting to listen to the advice that I'm trying to give them. And they're just trying to push me aside or like almost make, almost try and justify, you know, like what they're doing is right, which it's not. None of what anybody is doing is right. Like
Yeah,
it just frustrates me the fact that people make these situations 10 times worse than it needs to be.
yeah,
You know,
exactly.
like nobody treats each other like human beings anymore. Nobody treats each other
Yeah,
like
exactly.
civilized people
No
anymore.
one
Nobody
treats
does.
anyone with respect.
Like I at least have honesty and like I at least have the balls to be upfront with people and be honest with people if I don't agree with something that they're doing, or if, you know, I think that they're doing something the wrong way. Like I'm very upfront with people about my problems with them. Um,
Mm.
and I try to be as calm as I can confronting them about them, because it's like I don't want to be that guy that ends up starting a heated conversation that turns violent, you know?
Yeah,
Like I believe in peaceful discussions and peaceful conversations that I feel like a lot of people need to learn to start having, that they can't just continuously rant about their problems about somebody else. They can't continuously, you know, talk shit about somebody because they don't like them or like any of that. Like, and you can't
yeah,
always
yeah,
blame your like you can't always blame mental health problems every time an outburst like
exactly.
that happens. You can't continuously hide behind your mental health as a reason to why you're doing that. Because it's so easy for me to say something, offensive. It's so easy for me to say something offensive and be like, oh, well, I said that because my mental health. I said that because I'm autistic, or, I'm ADHD. Like, it's
Yeah,
so easy for me to say something offensive and then use mental health as an excuse. And I'm not saying that everyone else is doing that, but
okay.
I have seen times where people have tried to use that as an excuse for
Yeah, and I'm
multiple
pretty
different
sure.
occasions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure other people don't like when they use ADHD or autism as like some form of excuse.
Because my brother has autism, and I know people hate hearing about me comparing my brother to them because they're different ends of the spectrum, right? But my brother is autistic.
And
Okay,
I'm also
to
one of the
where
few autistic beings,
yeah,
so Yeah.
or he has like a high functioning brain, you know. He has never once acted like this in an outburst. He has never once behaved like this for any reason. He has always tried to de escalate the situation as much as possible, and if it doesn't work, he gets the fuck out of there. Okay? That's that's how you should handle situations. And like I said, he has autism. And
Yeah.
even he knows that. Okay? Even he knows that. In fact, I think he handles situations a lot better than I do. You know?
Hmm.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Younger brother with autism handles situations like this better than I do. His older brother, who has not been diagnosed with anything other than anxiety and depression, right? But
Hmm.
it just goes to show that you can't constantly rely on, like, fall back on having some sort of mental disorder or disability and claim that as the reason why you
Yeah.
say the things that you say.
Yeah. Most people don't like that, which is
I feel,
understandable.
yeah, I feel like if we start learning to start respecting each other and handle situations like this in a respectable manner, to where it not only keeps us safe, but everyone else safe from having to deal with needless drama, I feel like that's the best course of action to take.
You know
Oh
what?
my
I've
god.
actually been.
Yeah, people are right when they say I talk like a therapist. I sound way too corporate. I sound way too fucking corporate.
Yeah. You know what
But
I've been noticing a lot?
what?
That during during I've been looking at YouTube posts a few times before. 2024 and 2025 on YouTube, I've been seeing most posts of depression, and most of them have one definition of mental health problems. And yeah, feel like the internet is causing way more anxiety than it has to have
Oh,
on people.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing a lot when it comes to YouTube posts I've been viewing. The internet's making people's mental health drop significantly low because of stress, mainly, and depression is another one. Just imagine what it looks like in 20, in what, 2050, since they say the future's gonna be all technology and everything. Just imagine what
Huh?
that's gonna look like. That's not gonna be good.
Yeah, but not by any means.
Yeah, yeah,
Not by any
uh,
means, man.
yeah,
I just feel like people need to be more calmer about the stuff that they say. And I feel
yeah,
like people need to like try and
yeah.
have an open mind and try and handle situations
Yeah.
calmer.
I've actually been going to, and I know most people can't afford it, but I have been going to therapy, and it's actually been helping me with my mental health a lot. So, so ever since I took that, I've actually been more calmer about situations like this, a bit more than usual, because usually I just go on a rampage, but now I'm being more calmer about stuff, as you can see. So I feel like
Yeah.
everyone should just treat these situations more calmer and not shove unwanted things down each
I'm
other's
sorry.
throats
Yeah.
that make the things
Yeah.
and fan those flames 10 times worse than it has to have.
The way I see it, and I said this to Dusty before about what they were all were saying and stuff like that, right? Is
Yeah,
that like she was like Loki was already in a very bad position as it was because
yeah,
she
I'm pretty sure.
was already very emotionally unstable. That
Yeah,
was proven that has been proven time and time again by, how she, handles herself and like speaks and stuff like that and some of the stuff that she says. right?
Yeah.
But she
Yeah.
already has a history of being very emotionally unstable, right? And getting jealous or upset over these smallest things, uh, with no support system at home, zero support system at home, mind you, that these people kind of, whether they intended to or not, kind of pushed her over the edge a bit and kind of like put her in an even more vulnerable position.
If you want to hear anything about getting jealous over small things, it kind of relates to me because remember, I also am one of the victims that get jealous over small things too. Don't believe me? Just watch any of my past streams and you'll see for yourself.
Like I know
It,
I've gotten jealous over small situations before, like not getting as many views as other people or whatever. But
yeah,
it's
same.
like I could have had so many more jealous outbursts on people.
Yeah, there
And the
could have been.
reason, yeah, and the reason why I don't is because a lot of the times I will gain some self control, and before I act or say anything, I'll tell myself, is this really worth getting
Yeah,
jealous over and potentially hated for? Like, is this
yeah.
worth the risk? Most of the time, no,
Also,
it's not worth it.
can I just say something real quick?
Sure.
Any use of vulgar language, like I've heard you say, but I'm gonna censor it for me because I don't want YouTube to get my channel. Any vulgar usage like that W word that you mentioned earlier,
The who word?
that's the WH word that
Yeah, the who.
I just
The
heard before
who,
on your
the who,
stream.
the who, the who.
Uh, yeah. Please let's not throw any more vulgar language and fan the flames even more. Like that type of language just makes things even more worse than it has to have. One
Like, it,
single outburst of any word like that,
yeah.
that's just wrong.
It's like, it doesn't matter who you're referring to. It doesn't matter who you're saying that to. It doesn't matter if they piss you off or not. It's never okay to say those words to anybody. Never.
Exactly.
Okay.
Never ever.
There's some things that you just shouldn't say to anyone, no matter what. Not even, like, doesn't even matter what context it's in.
Yeah. I understand there are some bad words out there, but remember this, some are more to cross the line than others have.
Yeah. So,
Some have crossed the line more than others do. So be careful what you say, or else it'll go bad, no matter
and,
how you say it in
and
a
from what I
sentence.
heard, Valerie and Jordan and all them are kind of mad at me. I don't know to what extent, but if they're mad at me for speaking the truth and trying to handle the situation, so be it. I don't care because at the end of the day, I'm speaking up for what is right. I'm
Yeah,
doing what I'm doing is the right thing to do,
yeah. I
and
know I've.
I'm gonna be proud of
Sorry, go
myself
ahead.
no matter what.
Yeah. I know I made up with Jordan before, but I remember I said I had neutral respect for that guy.
Yeah.
So this doesn't really surprise me at all.
So
So
anyway,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna head out,
Yeah.
uh, Ramel. But I
Yeah.
hope you have a good night, man.
Same to you.
Yeah, keep your head on a swivel out there, man. Keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow actually at 5:30. And I did have something planned for 2026, but after what's happening, I feel like I need to restructure things more, cause to avoid something like this to happen on what I'm gonna work on. So
Fair
yeah.
enough. But yeah, I'm gonna head out now, man. See ya.
All right. Stay safe, bud.
Yeah, me too.
All right. But yeah. Please be kind to everybody, please. We do not need any more of all this stuff. No matter what it is, no matter what it's about, please let us all act like average human beings with at least some form of sympathy and empathy towards each other, especially when it comes to OSC community, because I know it's been bad because I know sometimes the OSC is not that staple of a community. and that's understandable. But please, show some respect for each other. Let's not throw out the W word at everybody and get jealous over small things. I know that's weird coming out of me getting jealous over small things. I've done that before, and I have learned not to do that. And I have learned not to do that. And I'll probably do a stream soon enough about that or something. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah. We'll see if that happens. Probably. If not, and if so, I don't know when. Probably in December. But yeah. Um. Let's at least treat each other and to and to the victims, to the innocent victims that I know there's two, to those two innocent victims that were hurt and that were hurt at that time during the situation, Pixel and Lucky, please get well soon. I don't want anyone, I hate seeing anyone I care about going through depression, anxiety, or anything of the above. It just doesn't sit right. It's just a path that leads you into a certain territory you do not want to go down. That involves uh you ending up 6 feet down. That is not a situation you do not want to go near. Trust me. Trust me, it's not good. So to those two, if they're still online some way, please please get well soon, and let's at least try to at least act like human beings to each other and and not get upset over small things, or maybe something worse, or maybe something worse that could go down in the future. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be I think that could be it for this stream. And let's say this was short and short indeed. I have only lost. This is a 30-second. This is a 30-minute stream now. So yeah. Also, real quick, I did have something for 2026. That's going. That's gonna be structured a little more better. Cause after what happened, I need to rethink my plan on how to do this without having any drama. But yeah, subscribe and like if you need to, because yeah, it would really help out a lot if you could. But anyway, I'm going to head out now, and remember, stay safe. Let's treat each other with respect, and anything and everything will be eventually in the past. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So with that, that is gonna do it. And I'll see you all next time. So yeah, see you all then. And with that, I'm out. See you all tomorrow at 5:30 CST. See ya.